Hi ladies, and welcome back to the Level Up Journey. My name is Urania, your Level Up Journey sister. And on this channel, we focus on feminine self-development and on leveling up. Well, this video is going to be focused on the mental part of leveling up. The point of this channel is to turn you into a well-rounded woman and to help you with your level up journey. And for us to achieve that goal, we cannot just focus on the outer part of leveling up. We cannot just focus on our clothing and our hair and our makeup. We need to take the time for our inner part as well. So how do you feel here and what's going on up here? And how can we improve that? And that's why I made this video. It's going to give you some tips on how you can get started with the mental part of leveling up and really start this transformation. I hope you are excited. Let's get started with the video. Number one is going to be read books. We need to read books so we can gain access to new information. This new knowledge is going to help you on your level up journey because it's going to make you look at situations different, at people different, and also at yourself. It is very important for you to gain access to new information. And we cannot just be pretty faces. We really need to feed our brain so we can be the complete package. And when it comes to the subjects of the books, I would suggest books about personal development or books about psychology and the power of the human brain, so you can really understand how we think. Books about manifestation are also really nice, and books about successful business people. What I suggest you really do is to pick out the subject that you want to know more of and get a book. And when it comes to the type of books or how you get access to the information, you can get an ebook, you can get audiobooks, or you can get a good old-fashioned paper book. Number two is going to be that you need to unfollow social media accounts that make you feel bad. We cannot afford to be in a negative or a bad emotion or a bad frequency too often when we are on this level up journey. We need to be on a high vibration and full of positive emotions such as love and joy and peace and compassion. Negative emotions such as envy or anger or fear are only going to draw more of that situations and people to you, and we cannot afford that. So that's why I need you to unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. I do have a little disclaimer with this point, because for example, if you are following a social media account of a woman and she has in your eyes the perfect body and seeing her pictures makes you feel uncomfortable, I do have to point out that that has nothing to do with that woman, but it has to do with your self-esteem and the way that you see yourself. So I just wanted to say that it's not always everything that's on social media that is bad. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, it's us that we need to work on ourselves. And by you being on this journey, on this level up journey, you understand that. You understand that you are not perfect, I am not perfect. And we are taking time to really heal and to focus on these points and these things in ourselves that can use some love and they can use some healing. So don't feel bad about it. And I still want you to unfollow the account because at this point you are still feeling bad about it and you don't want to feel like that if you want to grow. Just focus on your growth, understand what your weaknesses are, focus on it, and in the future you can always go back and follow the accounts. But for now, just unfollow it. Number three is going to be understand your why. Why do you want to level up? Why do you want to be more feminine? And why are you going through this transformation? Is it just because you want to buy Chanel bags? Or do you truly feel and believe that you are not living your life at its fullest potential right now and that you can achieve so much more in life? You want to have a better life for yourself and a better life for your family and your future generation. What is your why? Really think about it. Think it through and write it down. Because there are going to be moments on this journey where people are going to tell you that you dream too big, that this life is not for people like you. Or even yourself, you might start having doubts about your ability to attain this goal in your dreams. And that is when your whys are going to come in very handy. They are going to make it very clear for you why you're doing this and for who you are doing this. So understand your why. Number 4, goal setting. So you understand why you're doing it. Now you need to understand how you're going to attain your goals. What are your goals and how are you going to attain them? You need goals in order for you to have something to hold on to. Goals can be very big, so it might be overwhelming when you think about a goal. But what we are going to do on this channel is we're going to take a big goal and make it into little goals. So really chop it up in little pieces. And that's why you need to follow this channel so that you are notified when I post that video of goal setting. But the goals are very important because they are the light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't really matter what's going on over here or over there. You have this goal and you're going straight to the goal. So goal setting is very important. Number 5 is going to be affirmations. And affirmations was definitely a game changer for me. With affirmations, you are reprogramming your mind. And you're reprogramming part of yourself that need love and that need healing. If you follow the Level Up Journey on Instagram, you know how much I love affirmations because I post them every single day. So if you don't follow me on social media already, on Instagram, I would say definitely follow. With affirmations, you're also eliminating limiting belief about yourself, about wealth, and about love. And I started out with a very simple affirmation. I would just say, I love myself. And I would say it in the morning when I woke up. I would say it during the days. And I would say it in the evening before I go to bed. I love myself. I think I've said it thousands and thousands of times. And at this point, my subconscious mind would, out of the blue, just say, I love myself, without me really thinking about it. I would be cooking and I would say, I love myself. And that's the point where you really want to be, that you completely feel and believe it to be true. And that's what I also want for you. So start picking out a very simple affirmation for you that you can constantly say. It's going to be your mantra, basically. And your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So you need to feed it what you want to be the truth. So ladies, say your affirmations. Number 6 is going to be journaling. Start to journal. On average, we have about 50,000 thoughts going through our mind a day. And that's a lot of thoughts. And journaling is going to help you on your level up journey because it's going to give you some peace of mind. You can take these thoughts or a couple of them and put them on paper so you can have a more calm and relaxed feeling. I myself believe that writing and journaling is very therapeutic for me. I feel very calm afterwards. And the feeling of calmness is what we are after, because that is going to put you in a very high vibration and very high frequency. And that's what we want. Number 7 is going to be present. We are constantly rushing and we're constantly busy and competing. We are in our masculine energy a lot of the times, and society is praising us for that. But that's something for a whole other video. What I want you to do is to take a couple of minutes, let's say 5 minutes out of your day, every single day, to be present, to just be. You're not reading, you're not texting, you're not calling, you're not talking to anyone. You are just there. You're present and you're still. Because when you think about it, When was the last time you were just sitting on your couch or any other place and you did absolutely nothing? You would just be present. So when I started out being more present and taking my moment every single day, I found it very uncomfortable because I was used to doing something. I was used to thinking about the next move, being on my phone or watching Netflix, just doing something. But we need to understand that this moment that we are in right now is never coming back. So we need to take this moment and really live this moment and appreciate this moment. And ladies, this living in the moment and being present is also a very strong and beautiful feminine trait that I think we should all develop more and more. These were the 7 mental level up tips I have for you. I hope they were helpful and I hope you will adapt some of them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching and I would love to see you in the very next video. Bye ladies!